Right, what's going on, lads? Welcome to episode 14 of the Footium Strategy Show. Unfortunately, the man, the myth, the legend, PSG fans 2, aka Sean Newsham, cannot be with us today. So yeah, minute silence for him and his absence. But yeah, unfortunately, you're just stuck with me today. And yeah, well, I've got a game at 12, so in 7 minutes or so. Surface, good morning. Unfortunately, like I said, no Sean today. He's in his busy stage of his season/year. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, he's not with us today, unfortunately. So yeah, I'll be going through my game at 12. I've had a topsy-turvy start to Division 5. I was away all weekend, so I kept an eye on. I had a nice little zombie fixture yesterday, which was nice, but the game before that was a tough one. I can't remember who it was against, but yeah, I went on a bit of a losing streak. Started off really well. I won a tough game yesterday, man, against Brand Stanley. Little 3-2. And we're both 6th and 7th right there, joint on 12 points each. Josh Jones, what's happening, mate? Getting stuck into the old Footium, are we? Love to see you, mate. Love to see you. Hope you're well. Yeah, so I'm in 6th, well, joint 7th, I guess. Bit of a separation already from like 7th to 8 and beyond that. I'm playing 2nd today, which is going to be really hard. They're on 18 points. If I win, I'm 3 points behind them. If I lose, I'm 21, 9 points behind. So yeah, I really need to win today. So I'm putting out my the best team I can possibly sort of put out without oh my god, how did the team I'm playing today beat Brand Stanley 10-0? That is worrying. Like really worrying. Yeah, I don't know how that's happened, but this was a couple of days ago now. Jesus, that feels a lot. Yeah, that can't be right. Game 5, I've got them wrong. I'm playing Limon Town today, aren't I? Have I just had a fucking nightmare? Sorry for swearing. Yeah, I guess I have had a nightmare. For some reason, my brain thought we were playing Curfew Rangers, but we're not. We're actually playing top of the league, Limon Town, which is probably going to be a lot harder than. Yeah, I don't know what. Honestly, I might just be struggling today. But yeah, I've obviously butchered that one. I do remember bringing this page up though this morning whilst I was making my teams. But yeah, maybe it just clearly wasn't the club I was looking at. But yeah, 2 rares, only one in the starting 11. The other one's a sub. The rest are silvers, and yeah, it's just Silver City basically, isn't it? And then a couple of bronzes. So yeah, I mean, on paper, I think it's quite even-ish. I do have 2 rares myself, but I'm not playing my centre mid just because he's really low fitness right now. I don't really want to compromise him anymore. But yeah, Big Ron Moore, our main man, 68 rated, is in the starting 11. Can't really do too much more than midfielder, and then the rest is and then goalkeeper. To be fair, it's my second string goalkeeper, but I mean, there's not much in between it. 59 rated and 62. I mean, I'm quite. I don't know. What do you think? Do I just play the 62 rated for the extra 3 points? But obviously, he's 8 condition below my number 1. I'm going to put him on the bench just in case. Yeah, I don't know. If it was like 95 rated, 95 condition, I'd be a little bit more tempted to go into to playing him. But yeah, we actually are playing first, aren't we, today? I don't know how I butchered that. I really thought when I looked today, I was playing second in the league, but no, I'm clearly not. I'm at home to Limon Town. Any other big games? St. Reg? No. Who are Curfew playing? Bro, see, I mean, that won't be an easy game. 2nd versus 4th. David Taylor, what's happening, mate? Hope you're well. How's the season going? A bit concerned about the prize pool, if I'm honest. 30% plus down from last season. Still enjoying the game though. I'll be honest, I haven't really looked at the prize pool like for the last couple of days. I know we're only 7 games in or whatever, but yeah, I've been away this weekend, so I've really not really caught up on too much other than just setting my team and watching my players play. But yeah, if we go leagues, what is it? Rewards. And then this is D5. I can't. What did I win last year? Last season I won 0.04 for finishing 3rd, I think. So it's you're right. Probably 30% right now. That could change though, couldn't it? I'm sure that could change. I don't know by how much, but I guess it theoretically can and maybe should change. But yeah, 5 wins on the bounce for Limon. I don't think they've lost a game, so I am massively up against it right now. I'm probably giving away my secrets, not that I have many, but I'm going to start the game up, with balance and stuff. I'm on a two win streak. Before that, I was on a three loss streak. But before that, I was on I think I won the first 2 games. So 1-4, lost 3 so far this season. I I started off hotter than I thought I would, but then I plateaued quite quickly and got brought back down to earth. So I'll be honest though, my running in the next couple of games is horrendous. So I play top of the league today. I play Bro tomorrow, who are in 4th. St. Reg in 3rd. That's Backman's team. And then Stone United, to be fair, yeah, they are a ghost. And then it's back to Bro. And then it's back to 2nd in the league. And then it's a ghost, to be fair. So it's like good team, good team, good team. Ghost, good team, ghost. So yeah, I can't really afford to do much training, to be honest. I think I do have a few training slots, but I've been quite conservative on what I've just the amount of players I can train. I might actually train this guy just because he's suspended. I didn't notice that one. But yeah, 16 seconds into the game. I mean, I'd bite your hand off for a draw, but if we can sneak a little win, it would not go amiss at all. David Taylor, how are you getting on this season or so far? Do you think formation matters in any way other than fitting your squad personnel-wise? Like, do you think certain formations actually do better or worse against others? I don't want to say it's a myth because I do genuinely, I'd hope, without knowing the ins and outs of the engine and stuff, I'd like to think that, sometimes a 5 at the back or, any of the five at the back formations, are probably good against some of the, the 4-3-3s or the majority of the four at the back formation. Sorry, just because like you obviously have players in different positions. Like if you just match both of the formations on top of each other, there's clearly players in certain positions when there aren't on the opposition side of things. That's the way I look at it. Again, that could be like way off. And I don't really I'm like PSU. I don't really change my formation just because I'm so unfortunately I'm rigid in the way that like my players are set up and the formations I can play really. But yeah, if I was playing 4-3-3, being able to utilize the defensive one, the attacking midfielder one, and the flat one, 3 centre mid, flat mids. I do think it matters. But again, like it's so hard to know without knowing the end. Like, we don't know the engine, do we? So it's just super tough to, it's just all speculation. But I do think there's bits in it. I do, because I always seem to struggle against a 5 at the back. This guy's playing a very similar formation to me, to be fair. So he's playing a 4-3-3 high, which means he's got 1 DM and 2 CMs. So like, for example, I've got an AM, obviously, right, in the formation I play, but I don't have a centre forward. So like, oh, here we go. Watch me go 1-0 down now. 1-0 down. Yes. I tried to reverse jinx it and it worked. So like the only difference between me and this guy, as far as like how the formations match up, I have a center, I have an attacking mid, he has a center forward, so like there's like in my head, there's nobody picking up my attacking midfielder, because you could argue the center backs aren't that high up the field, like they would be a lot further back, in their back 4, whereas for me, he has a center forward, but that center forward's playing up against my back 3. So I'm not at my back 4, sorry. So on paper, I think I've got the better formation here because I say that I'm 1-0 down, right? Watch. No. Because like I have one player in a position that like he doesn't have a combative for that. You could argue he has a DM. Does he have a DM? Yeah, I guess he does have a DM. So you could argue there is something there. I'm in the box here. Oh my god. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So if he has a DM, I have an AM. You could argue those cancel each other out. But then like I have a DM and 2 centre mid. So like technically he's got 3 midfielders. I have 4. Is there an overload there? Maybe. You'd like to think that maybe plays into it, but it's so hard to know, isn't it? It's so hard to know. I'm going to get up Footium on another screen just so I can make some changes and stuff without it showing on. yeah, on the screen. Like, yeah, I've been stream sniped far too many times on Footium now to where I end up losing games just because I show I show my hand. But I think I'm gonna lose anyway. I know it's terrible. Yeah. Oh, come on then. So what's he had? 2 shots so far? Yeah, 2-0. So he's definitely dominating. If it goes to like 3 or 4 or 5 shots to 0, I might have to go defensively. Play defensively, sorry. But hopefully we don't have to. Free kick for Vieira, who I bought off PSU fans 2. Oh, a little yellow card for them already. Yeah, they're right back on a yellow. So you look at the rating: 63, 61, 56, 54, 66. I mean, on paper, my team, like, because I have that 72 DM. Other than that, I'd say our teams are really evenly matched, like ratings wise. There's not much in it at all. It really isn't. But I'll end up getting blown out now. 10-0 watch. Can you if you haven't left a like on the stream, lads, please do so. It does mean a lot to me. Oh, come on then, Nigel Lloyd. Oh, Lloydie boy. Lloydie. I saw your name in lights then, mate. I saw your name in lights. That's our first shot, isn't it? First shot, 18 minutes in. He's in the box. Now he's out of the box, thankfully. Yeah, if there's anyone watching who's like a caretaker manager and stuff, let me know your experience so far. Interested to hear how you're getting on. Because yeah, I've seen a decent amount of noise and stuff on Twitter and stuff talking about, you know, their caretaker manager journeys and so on. So yeah, excited to see how they sort of translate. Like if people comes into the game, I'm in the box. Oh, please, please, please. Oh no! Come on, we're back in the box. Foul. What? Oh, Ron Moore gave away I thought I was getting a penalty then. I got baited into thinking I was getting a penalty. Brent Stanley are 1-0 up against the Zombie. Second in the league is beaten 4th in the league, and St. Reg in 3rd are beating Rock Albion. So all the teams above us are winning, which is not ideal. Yeah, David Taylor, if you're still watching, mate, how are you getting on this season? A new surface? Oh, no. Yes, great save, keeps. Great save. I've come into the game a little bit more, haven't I? So 54 possession to my 45, or 55, 45 now. 2 shots to 3. So he's not blowing me out necessarily, is he? Giving away a few cheap free kicks. I do think maybe my condition. Oh, here we go. Oh no. Yes, I do think my condition seems to be a lot lower than his. So if there's something that's going to let me down here outside of ratings, I'd like to think it would be the fitness side of things. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Put your body on the line. Oh, of course. Baby's just woken up, lads. So give me 1 second. Right, I'm back. Looks like I didn't miss anything. 29 minutes in, I just saw he had a shot. Did I have anything? 5-2, yeah. So he's pulling away a little bit shots-wise, which is worrying, to say the least. Oh, no. I got a feeling he's going to score. Oh. I might have to go defensive here, lads. I'm worried I'm going to concede, to be honest. So we're going to go defensive. We're going to see if we can... We do have a little corner here, though, before the... Go on, Vieira. Yeah, I do worry that I'm going to concede here before halftime, so I'm going to play it safe and go defensive for the last half of the last quarter of the first half. I've had chances. I haven't had as many as him, but I have had 2 shots. But that doesn't. 2 shots isn't enough considering my ratings aren't they're not that much worse than his. In some areas, they're better, at least comparable. I don't know. I don't know whether it's a mentality thing. Am I just too negative? My defensive switch hasn't even kicked in yet. I hate how long this takes. Like, I love how you don't have to sign in or anything anymore. Oh no, that is a terrible position to give away a free kick. Oh yes, like right on the edge of the box. Imagine that was a penalty. I would have been absolutely fuming. Absolutely fuming. But yeah, I've not noticed anything different, like engine-wise this season. I don't think there was anything different to notice, but it seemed like everything's pretty standard from what we've seen in the previous seasons. I can't remember where I saw it, and I don't know whether this is alpha or not, but I'm sure I saw there's going to be some big changes in the next year. Go on, I'm in the box there. Oh, that was a great opportunity. We were literally on the 6-yard box then. I'm sure I saw somewhere there's going to be some big changes in the next little, the next season or so. Like engine-wise, again, I could just be making that up, but I'm sure there was something. It makes 0 sense how long a tactics change that doesn't involve a sub takes. It should be within 1 or 2 minutes of the game. I completely agree. Yeah, it shouldn't be on par with making a sub, should it? If anything, they should all be the same. But if one's, oh, come on, we're right. Oh my god! And again, come on, please. Yes, that's huge, fucking massive, absolutely huge. We're defensive as well. That is absolutely massive. Sorry, Surface. I was in the middle of reply. Well, I did reply to you, but that is absolutely massive. We're 1-0 up away to top of the league, Limon Town, and I was in defensive there as well. Huge. Come on. I definitely think the tactics things should change. I'd argue instantly. Now this is me with no sort of technical background of coding and how these engine things work, but ultimately, surely it can happen a bit quicker than it does. Because oh no, I don't think the ball needs to go out for there to be a tactics change. You know what I'm saying? Whereas I think right now that's what happens. So yeah, it's a tricky one. Can we get to halftime before conceding? 1-0 up at home to top of the league. Have I jinxed it? Oh my god. He was in my box there for far too long. Far too long. He was in my box for far too long. Well, just got a Sora notification. Okay. Come on, let's get to halftime. We got a nice little free kick. Gondo over it. Sent it into the box. Not much has happened. Come on. 45 in. Oh, Surface. Oh, Surface. Come on, just get to halftime. This feels like the longest half ever. I mean, I would take another goal. Okay, 1-0 up, halftime. Let me check the other scores a minute. Brand 3-0 up. Linden Rangers 1-0 up. Okay. Yeah, St. Regiment. So everyone above us are winning. But if I can nick a win here, that really puts me in contention. Not to like win the league or anything, but definitely gives me. And I don't want to. Yeah, I mean they're on 19 points. I'd be on 50. Yeah, I mean everything gets a lot closer then, doesn't it? In this top sort of 5 and 6. Do I make any substitutions halftime? Like I've got a weird thing of like, do I just bring my keeper on? Like a couple of seasons ago, this was a thing where people would bring like a fresh keeper on and it would just work against me. Again, it could just be placebo and stuff, but it definitely it had some sort of an effect. I am tempted to switch out the keepers. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bring my higher rated keeper in. He's probably got more condition than. Yeah, well, yeah, 90, they're both on the same, basically, both on 92, obviously higher rating. So I am going to make that change at halftime. And then if anything, I'll bring off maybe I don't know. I want to give him the minutes though, but yeah, maybe the rare I've got. Other than that, I don't. Yeah, maybe left wing as well potentially, giving up a couple of points. Actually, yeah, I could bring Ishii on. Ishii would be an improvement on Vieira, but Ishii doesn't have any unlocked potential, so that's why I'm playing Vieira, despite being 2 ratings lower. But yeah, what a half. 1-0 up. Absolutely buzzing with that. Absolutely buzzing. I don't think this guy has lost a game. I could be wrong in saying that, but I'm almost certain he's won every single game. No, okay, he's drawn 1. He's drawn 1, won 6. Guy in seconds, 1-6, drawn 1. Still impressive, man, not losing a game. And okay, like his squad is pretty good, but it doesn't seem like it's like a million miles better than everything else. Like it is objectively good, but like I have 2 higher rated players than his highest rating, 68 and 72. I know that doesn't mean much, but the fact that like he's got a ton of 60s here, okay, low 60s, but again, there's still a lot of them, and it definitely just yeah, I mean it helps, right? Like if you've got higher rated, spread out, whereas I'm a bit more concentrated. Like my 11's good, my second sort of 6 or 7 players coming off the bench. Like I don't have any 60s coming off the bench normally. They're like mid 50s, if that, So yeah, you could probably argue he does have the best squad, but I don't think it's like insanely good. Do I think not choosing a formation that has a centre forward? Does your other team have a centre forward? So it did have a centre forward, and I was playing like 4-2-3-1 in my D7 team, but I wanted both my squads to like emulate each other formation wise. So I'm playing 4-3-3 F9 with both. Now I will say I think he's still in my squad, like in my roster. So sometimes I'll play a back 3, and I do have a centre forward, albeit like he's not great. But like if I am playing a zombie and I want to play I can play 5-2-3. I can play 5-2-3 attacking, like if I want to, type of thing, with wing backs. Oh, can we? Can we? Block. So yeah, I do kind of regret it, but at the same time, like I kind of like playing with right forward, left forwards, and attacking mids. I don't know, like there's not like I sort of mentioned at the start, there's not many formations that have 4 in midfield and 2 wingers. Hence why I'm sort of playing it. Okay, it doesn't have the centre forward, but if I've got like a strong enough attacking mid, I do think you can get away with it. Like Nigel Lloyd's obviously my attacking mid, and he seems to, emulate what a centre forward would do, albeit he's not as high up on the field technically, obviously. But yeah, I don't know. On one hand, centre forwards are the most expensive positions, but on the other hand, my highest rated leadership guys have been centre forward. What is your highest leadership score on this team? Good question. I think highest leadership is actually my defender, my centre back. He's got 92 leadership. I minted somebody in my D7. I'll show you after the game. This season, he was like started off like a 35 or whatever, but he has 99 leadership, which is hilarious. I've never seen that before, personally. But yeah, he's my highest leadership, Davies, and then is Tanaka second high? No, he's 58. There's someone else that's like quite high, but not as high as obviously 92. But yeah, 92 is the highest I've got, I think, right now. Does Gondo have decent? 72. No. Can't remember who it is, but somebody does have pretty high. Ron Moore has 90 stamina, which is a lot. I do think those like in-game stats go under the radar a little bit. Like I do think they really matter. Like I'm noticing I just bought a rare card. He's like 17 or whatever, and his stamina is like 55. And I am really noticing that he takes ages to regain stamina. Please don't score. Like takes a long, long time. Oh no. Good save. Yeah, he just takes far too long, and like it's just really annoying. Like I do think you've do I regret sort of buying him? No, I don't regret buying him because like he's a centre mid rare and stuff, 17, like 88 potential. Like he wasn't cheap or anything. Of course, I would have liked him to have more stamina, but I am really feeling it. Like it feels like I haven't used him for like 2 or 3 games now because I trained him like 2 or 3 games ago and he'd taken so long to regain fitness. Is like actually insane. Leadership is pretty important in my opinion. It's noticeable when you don't have someone at least in the 80s. Interesting. I think like by default I've always had somebody, let's call it in the 80s, but I've never really tried not having them in there. So yeah, I've never really experienced the difference. But I take your word for it. Like I'm sure they wouldn't, the stats wouldn't exist, would they, if they didn't have a decent amount of effect. Like, do you think they stack though? Do we think that like having 7 80 pluses is better than having 4? Or like, say, I guess that's the same argument as like, how does the rares work? Like, someone said to me, like, 1 rare is really good for your chemistry, obviously, because it turns it into like awesome, doesn't it, from good or whatever. And then having 2 doesn't necessarily change anything, like what you see. Like, it'll still say awesome. But I have heard like having 2 rares is like a lot better than having 1, which I guess is kind of obvious. But then I don't know if having 5 rares is way better than having 2. Like, I don't know whether there's a cap on it necessarily. Oh no, 60th minute shot, good save. I did bring that keeper in, so my 62 rated keeper is in with 59 minutes into the game, or just got to the 60th minute. I'm going to bring off Vieira. Oh no, oh no, oh no. No. No, lads, we're 1-1. We're 1-1. Gutted. We're 1-1. We're 1-1. Baby screaming. I don't think they stack. I think it matters who is selected as the captain. Okay. Yeah, I can get behind that. I'm sure that I can definitely see how that's like a thing. 100%. I'm going to bring on that centre midfielder Ishii for Vieira. Gutted. Absolutely gutted about that. Absolutely gutted. 1-1. I mean, it's expected. I didn't expect to just, blitz him 1-0 and nothing else happen. This guy's not lost the game. So, things were going to happen. Unfortunately, shot from, as I say it, lads, 2-1 down. Absolutely good. I'm not going to do anything too reactionary. I'm just going to keep it as balanced for now. He's got 3 yellow cards, by the way. My midfielder still hasn't come on the field. That is gutting. That is really, really gutting, genuinely. Fuck. Scored 2 goals in 3 minutes. That is so brutal, isn't it? In fairness, he has... Oh, no. Oh, no. What is going on? We've completely capitulated. I've not really done anything. I went back to balance like 10 minutes ago, and we've just completely shut the bed. Like, incredibly. Oh, my God, I'm gutted. That is so brutal. 3 goals in 6 minutes. Honestly, that is... Whew. And I still don't have my player on the field. Like, come on. I still don't have my midfielder on. I mean, at this point, it feels like I just need to go attacking, doesn't it? Like, I've got nothing. Well, I do have something to lose, but like at this point, if I was 2-1 down, then I'd be a little bit more conservative. Oh, is that? Oh, wait, that should be a pen. That looked like it was in the box. That is in the box. Oh, come on, that's in the box, man. That's not a free kick. That should be a pen. Gutted, absolutely gutted. Right, let's go attacking. Let's see if that changes anything. See, I know we're a little bit more open if we're attacking, but at the same time, we need more shots. We've had 4 shots. We've had 4 shots all game to his 11. So, no wonder why he scored more than us. And there's another shot and a save. Ooh, St. Reg are drawing. Gutted. I'm absolutely gutted about that. Genuinely. Go back to your standing goal differential. Go on. Sorry, what did you mean, this goal differential? Oh, you mean in the league? Sorry, yeah. If it wants to load. Doesn't seem like it wants to. I don't know what's going on. Doesn't seem like it wants to show us the standings right now, which is fine. We'll go back to them after the game. But yeah, I was definitely. I think I had better goal difference than the guy in 7th, but he might be. Well, I think he is winning. So wait there. That can't be right. How are we still pen? Oh no, that change would be the. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, I freaked out then. I thought my. You have to go home. Oh, is in like to the home page. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, Brand Stanley have got one worse goal difference than me. Come on. Are we going to see the effect of the attacking change? Please. Oh, he had another shot. Lads, why can't... Like, I don't really get it how he's beaten me this much. Like, I know he does have some better players than mine. Okay, his conditions are a little bit better. He's clearly just a better Footium player than me, and I have to just take that on the chin. I really do, don't I? He's given away so many fouls. Like, he's got 4 yellow cards now. Ref, when are you going to give a red card? Like, it does feel like he's been playing on attacking, to be honest, most of the game. Maybe even ultra attacking. It does feel that. Just from, like, how aggressive he's been. Like, with the amount of fouls and stuff. And obviously the shots. Maybe I've been a bit too conservative. But, it worked first half, didn't it? But clearly he just piled on a ton of pressure second half, innit? Come on. Come on. 80th minute, lads. I don't think much can save us here, can it? I'm just going to go all out. I'm going to go all out. Ultra attacking. Nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. Absolutely gutted. Absolutely gutted. Especially when you go 1-0 up as well, like against a good team. Like, there's nothing worse than just capitulating second half. I bloody hate it, honestly. Absolutely hate it. As a little side note, lads, before it doesn't matter when the game finishes or not, but if you are watching this and you are a caretaker manager or you're on the fence of getting involved, if you do end up buying your first club and you tell Footium in their official Discord, you just have to open a ticket and say that I referred you. Sorry, I think you'll get either 1 or 2 free common players to kickstart your. Well, I guess it'll be division, season 11. So yeah, just quick little plug there. What is going on? The Footium gods don't want me to win. If you take a screenshot of the other team's stamina and then look at the energy used at halftime, you can often tell which tactic they are using. Okay. If you take a screenshot of the other team's stamina, then look at the energy used at halftime. Go on, can we? That's interesting, Surface. Yeah, I guess you could, couldn't you? Obviously, the more aggressive the decrease in stamina is, I guess. Yeah, the telling of but then don't you lose equal amount of stamina whether you're like defensive or attacking? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you'd be able to tell if they're not balanced, but you wouldn't be able to tell if they're. I guess you could actually, couldn't you, with the amount of shots they have potentially? I think this is it, lads. I think I'm toast. Absolutely gutted I am. We've not really put up a fight, have we, the second half? Okay, 5 shots. They've had 16 shots. This is 17. Like, I'm just amazed really at how many shots he's been able to get off. And like, my defense are not like, the average rating's like 60. The average rating of his attack is 60. Like, it's not as if I'm playing, I don't know, it feels too lopsided, which again, he could just be a very good manager, but absolutely gutted. if they are ultra attacking, the attackers lose more energy. If you look at the stamina, but oftentimes it's kind of obvious. Try playing one whole game in ultra attack. Oh, for sure. Yeah. I've definitely sort of experienced that before. Like how much stamina they lose. Like if I'm in ultra defensive or attacking. But yeah, okay. So you're saying if they're in ultra attacking, their attackers will lose, or even my attackers would lose more stamina than like my defenders would. See, I thought it was like all across your 11. Like if you're in ultra defensive, even your attackers lose the same amount of stamina, like pace wise, than the defenders would. But what you're saying there makes a lot more sense. Yeah, gutted. Absolutely gutted. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I just had to fix the child up. St. Reg drew. Okay. So let's see what the league's looking like. So I'm in 7th, which doesn't look great, but like one win sort of propels me a couple of places, you know, depending on who I play and whatever. But it's like, yeah, Limon Town are just running away with it. Okay, well, the top 2 are running away with it, aren't they? Really? I was really hopeful that I could maybe get promotion this season. Like I thought, you know, getting my rare or my second rare in, I thought I could really give it a go. Even looking at the opposition sort of teams and stuff, like on paper, my teams were stacking up like 1st, 2nd, or 3rd roughly as far as like average rating goes of top 15 players. But yeah, I don't know, just haven't really had the start that I've really wanted, and I've got a really tough run in, which I mentioned earlier. So yeah, it's going to make or break me. I think the next couple of games, like Bro City, I'm playing next game. So if I beat them tomorrow, I'll be a point ahead. So you know, I'll make a little bit on them. If I win, of course. Then I play St. Reg, which again is going to be a really tough game. And then okay, we do have a zombie after that. So yeah, the next 2 games are massive. Like if I don't get any points the next 2 games, I think I can just say bye-bye to the league or even just anything, you know. Yeah, gutted, absolutely gutted with that. But yeah, lads, I'm gonna have to cut today's episode a little bit short. Obviously, I don't have PSU to bounce off and stuff. I've got a little one at home with me, so yeah, I need to need to give him a bit of attention. I've never been able to get my D6 team into D5. It's hard, man. Like it really is hard. I've been in D5 now. What? This might be my 2nd season in D5, I think. Yeah. But like to be fair, I had a bit too good of a team in D6 at one point. Like I had my 70 rated DM in there. Like I kind of probably had a bit too much going on. So like no wonder why I got sort of promoted eventually. I didn't get promoted straight away, mind. But at the same time, yeah, I'm struggling in D5. I really am. I really thought I'd give it a much better go than this. We'll see. Give me 2 more games. We'll see where I'm at in a couple of days' time. You know, if I win the next 2 games, I'm at 18 points. Like I'm in and around top 3, 4. I know, these teams can win as well, but and then obviously the 3rd game is a zombie, so hopefully 3 points there. So if I can get 6 or 7 points from the next 3, I'll be really happy. Yeah, lads, I really do appreciate you watching today's stream. I've got a Sora video out coming later, a little reward video. So yeah, if you're interested in Sora stuff, obviously, go give that a watch if you have the spare time. Really do appreciate you. Good luck with your Footium journeys. And I'll catch you guys next Monday/Tuesday. Nice one, lads. Peace. Thank you.